Hey guys, how's it going? We've got one more big push of cleanup to do in the garden today. And so that is my main focus. It's the one bed that I've been really putting off, but it needs to happen because we also need to replace some irrigation in that garden bed today. Not today. We need to replace the irrigation that's in this bed. The irrigation is about 6 years old at this point. This is one of the very first beds that we put irrigation in, and it's time for it to get replaced. So let's turn the camera around. I'll show you guys what all's coming out, and hopefully this makes springtime go a lot smoother. So we are going to be working on this bed. This is the long bed. This bed gives me issues every year. I just struggle with it. I don't really know why. I do though. I really struggle with it. So I'm hoping with the additions that we put in last year of like the hop seed and the weeping Alaskan cedar. Nope, the weeping white spruce. I think it's a white spruce. See, I should label some of my plants. And then with the magnolia and then the lemony cypress, I'm hoping that this helps with this bed and really gives it some structure. Makes my life a little easier. Today, we're cleaning it out though. So I need to cut back like the bluebeard. I've got some yarrow in here that needs to be cut back really badly. And then my tomato plant that I didn't even harvest the tomatoes on, they never turned red and then I just never grabbed them. And somebody started eating all of them. So we got to cut that back. I've got some nepeta back here we're going to cut back. I've got dahlias here and I really like that dahlia. So I think what I'm going to do is dig it up and then I'm going to divide the tubers and then I will put them in the greenhouse so that they can grow on. I'm going to cut back the Russian sage in here, cut back all of this. There's some Monarda in here. I don't even remember what I had right there, if we're being completely honest. I think that's the Tuscan sun. Is it the Heliopsis or something like that? Anyways, cut that back. I've got salvia in here that needs to get cut back. Veronica, zinnias. It looks like a lot of the seed heads have been eaten on these guys, so that's always a plus. It'd be nice if some of those did come back up. So we'll get all of this cleaned up and maybe I can do a little cleanup down there too. So my goal is to get this bed cleared out and get it all cleaned up today. I would love to get all of that cleared out so that way when it's time to do the irrigation, it'll just be really easy. I can just yank out the irrigation and then we can just lay new irrigation down because this bed really does need new irrigation badly. There's not enough lines in there. Some of the lines work, some of the lines don't work, and so it's time to be replaced. And you should be replacing your drip irrigation as needed, which is for us probably like 6-7 years. We have really hard water here, so honestly I'm kind of shocked that it even lasts that long. I honestly thought it would only last us like 2 years, 3 years before we had to continuously replace it, but it's been doing great. I can tell on year 6 that a good chunk of the emitters are definitely clogged, so it'll be very happy with getting the irrigation replaced. This whole bed will perform a lot better, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's my main focus today, getting this bed cleaned up. I don't know why I always put these things off. I'm like halfway through and this took me no time at all. I just have this one big section left to do. But I wanted to show you guys up close how deep I'm cutting some of these things really quickly. So right here was the Nepeta, and this I basically took all the way back down to the ground. You can see there's like a little tiny bit of new growth here, so cut that back. And then my Dahlias, I just left a couple little stems there. And basically everything is cut back to the ground. Brush and sage cut back to the ground. I've got this oregano right here, and this one I hacked this back a long time ago. This got hacked back a while ago. You can see some of this has new growth, so I didn't touch either of these right here. And then over here, the yarrow, I mowed it down. It needed to come down. Otherwise this year it was gonna be super leggy and super just not great. So this is gonna make it so it comes back fresh. And then the bluebeard, this is the Beyond Pinked. I always leave a little bit of it up out of the ground. I've known some other people who literally just hack it back right at the ground. I always just leave some of it. This is just what I do. But you can totally just hack it back all the way down to the ground if you want. But that's what we do. So I just leave, I don't know, that's maybe like 6-7 inches on that right there. And then over here, I've got a lot of this is just gonna get hacked back all the way down to the ground. The salvia is gonna get cut back. I've got bee balm right there. That'll get cut all the way back down to the ground to absolutely nothing. Salvia is gonna get cut back down to the ground. And then you can see like in here, I've got, like you can see where the new growth is in there. That's where that's gonna get hacked. That is where that's gonna get hacked back down to also. And then like I'll pull the zinnia that's there. So there's really not a whole lot left to do in this bed, which is nice. I don't know why I was putting it off. I just was totally putting it off. It's gonna feel nice once it's cleaned, because then I feel like I can look at it and I'll be able to actually plan what I want for this bed. I have an idea of some things that I want to try in this bed that I've never done before. We'll see how that goes. Let me finish getting this bed all cleaned up. Oh, also totally broke the tomato stand that I had. This one that we built, which is fine because this was the first one we built and I didn't like it. I like how tight this one was, but totally broke it. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one. I might try to rebuild them and build something better. But that's a project for a different day. Let's get back to work, finish cleaning this bed up. I cleaned up the bed. The one bed that I did not want to clean up. It was like so low on my list of things to want to do, but we got it. We got it there. Well, we got up to the hose link right there. And that's as far as I got. But it does feel refreshed, which is really nice. Honestly, looking over here was just kind of like causing me anxiety because I knew I had so much work to do. And so it feels really nice to get all of the work done. So everything in this bed is cut back. Things are pulled that shouldn't be in there. Weeds are pulled that shouldn't be in there, which is really nice. I believe that's an allium, so I'm leaving it. But yeah, I mean, it feels clean again, which is really, really, really nice. I did leave this bamboo pole in here because I have some dahlias that I need to pull. That one is Fifi. And then I forgot I had a dahlia that I had planted back there. And then we planted the tree and it made it so the dahlia was a little bit too shaded, so it didn't grow very well. So I got to go back and look on my video which dahlia that is. And then I had one over there called HS Date. And honestly, it was getting also a little bit too much shade in that area. And so I pulled a couple of the tubers. I threw a whole bunch of them away. It probably had like 40 or 50 tubers. And this one I'm only going to save a couple tubers also from. So looking back, I got to figure out who that is. HS Date, I'm only going to save those 2 tubers. And then I'll have a couple dahlias here. I love Fifi, by the way. Fabulous, fabulous dahlia. But everything is all cleaned up. It's very exciting. The Monarda that's here, this bee balm, it is spreading. It's from here all the way over to here, which is really nice. I love bee balm, so I will let that happen. When I planted it, it was just a little guy, and so it's spreading. It's very happy in that place. Salvia are cut back. The Veronica is cut back. Oh, I see a privet that I missed. Yep, little privet seedling. And then Russian sage is pulled out. I unearthed the peony roots. It was probably a little bit too deep, so we'll see if I even get blooms from that this year. Hopefully I do, fingers crossed for me. And then I had over there 3 things called apple something apple. They're really pretty. Huge hummingbird magnet. Don't remember the name of them. They're really pretty, and I absolutely love them. I got 3 of them, and I cut those back. And then I stopped. I still need to pull the palm that's coming up in there and just deal with the rest of that mess. So I'm going to set these dahlia tubers inside the greenhouse, and then I think tomorrow I will go ahead and pot them up. We'll do it tomorrow. What's nice is that these are so differently shaped that it's going to be easy to remember which ones are which. As you can see, like these ones look very different than these 2 clumps. So this is the variety I gotta look up. This one is called HS Date, which is a really pretty one. Also, like, look at this thing. It's like heart-shaped, and it's huge, gargantuan. So 2 varieties of dahlias. I gotta make tags for those. And what I'm gonna do is the same thing that I did for this one right here. I've got 1 single tuber in this tub right here. And so I'm gonna do the exact same thing for those guys. Is I'm just gonna put them in a tub, let them grow on a little bit. Once they start to sprout, I'll be able to, let me make sure this is still alive. Is there a tuber in here? Ooh, it's a mushy tuber. It's a dead tuber. Dang it. So this died. That's a bummer. Wonder if I put 2 in here. I think I only put 1 tuber in this. That sucks. That was a really pretty dahlia too. That was creme de cassis, and I only was able to save 1 tuber from that. Bummer. I'm gonna do the same thing for these guys though, and my plan is to like grow them like I'm growing them on, like I'm starting them, because if I start them now, by the time our last frost comes, I'll have a good sized dahlia, and then I'll be able to plant a really good sized dahlia. So that's my goal, is to start those dahlia tubers the exact same way. I can't believe I did that though. I can't believe I killed that one. Poor Fifi. Fifi, poor creme de cassis. So this is where we're saying goodbye. I'm running out of daylight, so it's time for me to go inside. Big bed cleanup. It took me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm on like a 4-day migraine. Not doing great over here. I've already tried everything. I'm going back to the doctor to try another remedy. We'll see how that one works. I'll update you guys if it works and what I try. Usually I get like 6 months, 8 months out of trying something, of it working, and then it stops working. Super cool. Anywho, big bed was cleaned up. Very exciting. tomorrow I will deal with the dahlias. Also tomorrow, very exciting, we're gonna be installing shade inside the greenhouse. We're waiting for something to come in the mail, these like clip things that we need. So once they get here, then we can install shade. And they should be here tomorrow morning between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. So after 11, we should be able to hopefully get that up. So we're gonna go inside. She's waiting impatiently by the door for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.